few different things. No, it's not in here. What am I thinking? Wait, that's make asteroid. Okay. Wow. That was confusing. All right. The fuel should be in the helm. I could do a clamp or floor, or I could also just say if energy equals greater than 100, energy equals 100.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Which seems simplest to me. And I would do that on update. I don't know if that's the best like coder thing to do. That's what I'm going to do because that's the thing that I'm comfortable with. If energy is greater than 100, energy equals 100. Is that how you assign it a value? I haven't done that in a while.
You can't remember how to do something. You gotta look where you've done it elsewhere. I even do that still.
I don't know that I've done it anywhere here in my code.
Surely.
Assign something with equals?
I'm sure that you've assigned the values.
I think it's just equals, because that's where I'm assigning values of everything else.
Well, then keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay, thanks, Tim. I'm figuring things out like, oh, what the heck? Why isn't the chat in the right place? No, it's showing up as right on my stream, but it's not showing up right on the actual, like, on OBS it's proper.
It can't be different from OBS preview.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's fine. I forgot that I actually am not watching my stream. I realized that I don't need to use the bandwidth for that.
Oh, so you're not actually watching.
I don't even know what I look like.
Brain.
Yeah, I know, and then suddenly I'm like, wait, I'm not moving. And then it's like, oh, why do I have to have a derp moment in public? But it's okay. All right, so that should work. I'm going to save that out and test it.
So now when you pick up too much fuel, it does no good for you?
Yeah, actually, I should make it so you can't pick up fuel.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So that it like bounces off of you.
So
if that would be an if energy equals 100. No, but your energy is never going to equal exactly 100.
If energy is greater than or equal to 100.
No, but the thing is, if
energy is over 100.
If energy is over 100, it'll equal 100.
Yeah, so then it will equal exactly 100.
Right, and then, then I just send an undelete signal? Like, what do you... No, okay, I would need to... What would I even need to do in order to make that happen? Oh, man. Where's my fuel cell code? Oh, yeah, all it has is beam me up. The rest of it must be inside of the ship. Oh, I still have that what the stuff code somewhere. I don't even know where you put that. That's okay enough. Okay, fuel. Yeah. There's definitely so much code here at this point that I really do need to go over and comment on all of it just to kind of give myself a refresher on everything that's happening. But I don't think I'm going to actually do that and make all of you watch because that's going to be really boring. Although maybe not. But it's not going to happen too much tonight. I'm not going to do that. Oh, hey, Gerard. Awesome. You're here. I can show everybody now. All right, so I got fan art from Gerard. Check this out. What the heck are you doing, computer? No. It's showing this off so horribly. What has happened? There. Look at that. It says Alixteroids. And then there's this awesome little muscular planet. I like that his right arm is like twice as muscular as his left arm. It's like he's saying like, I use my mouth. This is my coding arm. And then this absolutely adorable kitten says, rid the galaxies of this anabolic space menace. It's awesome. So thank you so much, Drew. I applaud for you. On the collision, when you destroy the fuel cell, so it doesn't destroy it. Exactly. I'm not quite sure how I would do that.
Well, look at where you get fuel. How do you get fuel? How does your fuel appear?
I think it's directly inside of the helm.
Well, find that spot.
Code.
That's the trick.
But the thing is, I'm deleting. Where is it? Yeah. Gas. It's right here.
Mm-hmm. Where do you destroy the fuel object?
Right here.
All right. So if you're, if you've got enough energy, don't get the fuel and don't destroy the object. There you go.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so. So this is actually should be an else if statement.
You figure it out.
Alright, if all the gas stuff happens, which is the same here. And is the and symbol.
And is in it, yes.
Okay.
Boolean and.
If C game object can protect gas and the energy equals okay. It was awesome. Proportional arms on both sides are unusual for humans anyhow, unless they're like crazy workouty people. You just don't notice because most people have little flimsy spaghetti arms. Okay. Energy plus energy. Right now, energy equals energy plus energy. So if energy equals is greater than or equal to 99. There you go. I think if you have 1 point less, that should still, maybe 98 even, because you're doing yourself a disservice. And then just return. I don't need it to actually do anything right now. So, does that work? Did
It does work.
Did I
It's
do
a
okay?
little more complicated than you need it to be.
It's
Yeah.
how I understand things, though. Apparently, I only understand things in complicated ways.
Well,
What
this is
could
correct.
I have done?
This
I
will
want
work.
you to teach me. Now, I know that this is valid, so that's good.
Cool. Okay, so
What would I have done that would
here's
be more
the
efficient?
thing: is that let's say you have less energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it goes through, and now you are comparing the tag. String comparisons are costly, not super costly, but there are costs
Oh, okay.
more than
So they're
more
not
than,
very efficient.
right.
This is not an efficient use
So
of my computer.
so it's fine to do them.
Well, for this little game, it is.
Sure,
At
but
least.
okay, so no, wait, hold on. I'm not even remotely done.
Oh, okay.
Here's just wait a second.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying it's not efficient to do
Okay.
string comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that you're going to go through the code, you do the string comparison, and energy is less than that. So you're going to get the gasp. So that else if, and you do the string comparison again. So you're checking this twice.
Oh, I can delete this line and it'll still be okay.
No, because then if it's
Oh.
not gas, it's going to go, is it gas? No, it's not. Okay, give me energy from it, and destroy it.
Oh, that'd be dumb.
You could just ram into ASCII to
Okay.
get
Yeah, I
fuel.
was like, oh, I didn't think that. Okay. Yeah.
So the thing is that you should only check this once and only check that once. And there's a way to do that.
Can you make an if statement?
You did this once, and you got really excited. And this isn't the same necessity, but it is useful. Remember how to use it?
Put your fuel limiter code that is in update underneath your energy
Just
line.
focus on what you're doing right now. Don't read your chat.
Yeah, I don't
You
even
might
know what
get-
you're saying, Carlos. I'm sorry.
You might get hints. And you don't want hints anyway.
Okay. For one thing, I'm going to delete this commented out stuff. We're not using anymore. We're not doing a score to string thing. Okay. Okay, so if the object thing compares to gas, can you do an if inside an if statement?
Do you remember being really excited when you figured that out?
I can, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm just suddenly I'm like, oh man.
Remember, like, something embedded, like, what is that called? You can do them a million times. A billion times down, if you want.
Okay. So it's an if-else statement pocketed inside the first statement. Okay. If game object compare tag equals gas. If energy is greater than or equal to 98, blank noise, which doesn't exist yet, it's commented out, but that's blank. And if I leave it blank, it'll do nothing. Which means the physics bodies should collide, but it won't get destroyed. Else, energy plus 20, show me the money to run mesh. Yes, okay. I also think that's been a little too much energy. I'm going to make it 17. Make it a weird number. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I did okay. What did I just do? This shouldn't be marked for down there. What? Whatever. Is missing a bracket though. Okay, that's better. Fuzzling, that's so much better. I thought that was weird. I'm glad that I'm actually,
Noticing trouble?
yeah,
Finish your sentence for you?
thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No?
Nah, Carlos is catching them all before me too. All right, let's try that. I need to move the UI. Calvin, you were going to tell me how to make it so that the UI would actually fit to the screen?
Yeah, you know how.
I do? Okay.
You try to figure it out.
Oh man, it hit me anyhow. Alright, well. I'm wondering if the shield thing is like too powerful.
Again, worry about like core feature stuff and then we'll go through it.
Yeah, I know. Alright, cool. Oh, Joe is awesome, Gerard. I'm meeting him in real life. He's like the sweetest guy in the universe. He's really nice. A lot of game developers are really, really nice people. I think it's because they're doing what they love. I think that's really important, and it helps people be nice people. They're also just nice people. I don't know. Something. Hey, Zivizzy. Good. How are you? I'm not sure what I'm doing next, actually. I guess I'm moving these so that they find. I feel like I'm doing all kinds of ridiculously advanced things.
Good. Wait, keep going. Keep dancing.
Fuel limiter code works inside of update, but it should be inside on collision enter with the rest of the fuel code. Oh. I have fuel work inside of update?
Fuel limiter code works inside of update, but it should be inside on collision. Where is this?
Energy.
Yeah, it probably should be where energy changes, not
Where the update happens?
Yeah, whoa.
Let's see.
Don't just copy and paste things out
No,
there.
no, I understand. Okay, this is energy on key down.
Okay, so yeah, okay, look at this. Okay, so is in your update energy ever gonna go greater than 100?
Not just by anything updating, no.
Right. So in here you don't need to do that check because you're gonna come down through here and you're just removing energy. So that will never happen. So this is checking way more than it needs to ever check.
Okay.
So only put that where you're going to increase energy, which is
Which
only
is up
one
there.
spot.
Right.
Careful, you're grabbing like too
I
much
saw
stuff.
that. I saw that. I wasn't actually grabbing enough. There.
Why are you grabbing F meter?
I'm trying to. This should stay here and update though, shouldn't it? Or no, it doesn't need to either. Because
Yeah,
my
why
energy
are
is
you-
never going to go up any higher. What is this?
Okay, hold on.
The heck?
Well, okay, wait. Stop. One thing at a time. You're going all over the place. You gotta pick one thing and do it. Then you can come back and know that there's something else back there that I wanted to check out. On collision, energy is gonna go up. If energy goes up, actually it won't now. There's no reason to have that code anymore because energy, you won't get more energy if you just remove that as a problem. So you can just delete that code.
I don't even remember what the code was. It's already been deleted in my mind if you don't paste it back in.
You're checking to see if energy goes above 100, but you made it so that your energy will never go above 100.
Wait. I had that code in and why wasn't it working?
What
I had
code?
energy over 100 before.
Are you sure you had this in?
Oh no, maybe I just made that.
Okay. So slow down. You gotta. If you add something, you gotta test it. You
I
stop and
did. I
test.
tested it.
That's a good thing. So then you know
I
what
just
you
forgot what the heck was going on.
did. You really gotta. You're gonna have to like figure out how to get your brain in gear to focus on these kinds of
But
things.
it's hard when you're doing it every single day. Even if I'm like not
do
like
it.
super ready to go at some time.
All right. So
My brain is kind of squishy right now.
this, if your energy is greater than 74.99, I don't know why that's there, and your shield is not activated, charge your shield in a certain amount of time.
Right.
This is a small problem.
Because of the coroutine, it can't be used inside of the.
Okay, so let's say, did you put this here? Did I okay that? Because I shouldn't have.
What's wrong with it?
All right, so this is an update. This is happening every frame. You're coming through, and let's say your energy is 75.
Okay.
You're coming through. Your energy is 75. Your shield is disabled.
Okay.
So it starts this coroutine charge, and then coroutine comes in, and it says, return, wait for seconds, 2 seconds. All right, it stops there. Update comes through. Energy, oh, it's 75. Is my shield disabled? Yep. Start a coroutine for charge.
Yeah, you helped me write this.
Charge. Okay, so you can't do that. I don't remember doing this. So, you need something else. Okay, you need another boolean in here that you can switch on. It says, I'm charging my lasers. Stop it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You need to make that only happen
So
when if it's gone into here, it won't go back in through this until the
until the
shields
shield
are
has actually
deactivated,
activated,
and
etc.
exactly. Until the shield activates. Can you figure that out?
Yeah, it should be easy.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. No, Calvin. The code that I wrote in is still needed because here, if I get 197, I go way over 100 anyhow because it takes. I guess I could just say here that energy equals 100. No, that doesn't make
That
sense.
doesn't make sense either. Stop it.
No, I need my code back.
No,
Whoa,
whoa,
what did you just do?
You're up. You can't just.
I can't
you didn't
scroll?
finish. You didn't finish typing in here. So hold on.
I don't. Okay.
You started typing energy
Why
and then you
didn't my
started
text
scrolling
go super tiny?
because I was holding control to
Okay.
control Z the changes that you had made at random. Okay. Slow down. Work on one thing at a time. This energy thing, you can come back to it. Stick to one thing. Your
Okay.
shield charge thing needs to be done first. Slow down. Do one thing at a time. You're working on a big thing, you gotta compartmentalize. You gotta look at a tiny piece of the picture at a time.
That's really neat that you can zoom in like that. Okay. So I need to create a Boolean. There we go. Oh man, I'm still desperately like trying to understand all this stuff.
Hang on, don't talk about it.
I'm getting there. Like I can see where I'm getting, like where I'm getting things. Like
Mm-hmm.
all right, so I've now made a bool. Now I say I cannot spell shield the right way. I keep going backwards. Okay, maybe I shouldn't name that. Apparently there's something called shield off already. Some sort of thing. Is that something I put in somewhere else?
If you right click on it and go to definition, you can find it.
It says M something.
Let's do some checks. You said that there was probably called something else.
Hold on, I'm trying. It's not doing it anymore.
What are you trying to do?
Before it popped up saying shield off.
First off, your problem is you're not ending that properly. You need semicolon. That'll probably make the rest of it chill out.
Okay. Shield on. Energy. Shield on equals false. Star coroutine charge. Shield on equals true. This is not done by any means. This is not going to work. Because I don't want to set shield on to be false. I want it to say, oh, is shield on true or not? That means I'm also going to have to put this code in wherever the shield gets raised as well. Well, that's what I have to do then. I don't need the shield.active self anymore. I just need the shield on false. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to copy this out, paste it and comment it out just in case. Just to, screw things up. I don't know what I'm doing. If energy is greater than 74.99 and shield on is false, start coroutine charge and shield on equals true. And then I need shield on to be all the way up here in the bool. I don't know why it's white and not green like all the other things, but whatever. We'll find out what's going on with that later. Then I need to find... Oh, shield off is over here. Okay. No, hold on. I don't need to do this. What am I doing? It's already doing something like that, isn't it? Somebody is asking, oh, not somebody. Carlos is asking in chat about this start coroutine stuff. It's not something they use. I don't think I can answer it.
What are you doing?
I'm working on it.
Incorrect. The line will, the coroutine will be started, and then that line will go. And then the coroutine will go on its own in its own little thingy. I'm not totally clear on how the order is, but it's there somehow. So it sounded like you were going in the right direction, and then you stopped.
I got confused by all of these things. The shield off stuff.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay, I got it, I think. No, but I don't really... Oh, where's the code that says that the shield goes away if you've gotten hit enough? Because... I don't know where that is. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what I have to do. Alright, I think I've got this. I was on the right direction. Oh yeah, 2001 followers! It's like a space odyssey, except I'm learning program. I already have a shield off, so I don't want to confuse myself. What do I call this? Shield watch. Watching my shield. Okay. So, if shield off enumerator, I put in the code here, right above it, before the whole wait for X amount of things, shield off, I can say shield watch equals false.
Alex, your lack of semicolons is going to kick your butt.
Probably. I will just learn from my mistakes and I'll build up the habit, hopefully. I don't know.
If things stop auto-completing or get highlighted in pink, then you know you've missed a semicolon somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. You're so damn close.
I think I did it.
No, let me show you.
What's
Let's
wrong?
step through the code. First of all, you'd have to do an equal equals, but you don't have to do that because this is a thing. So you
A
can.
thing? What thing?
This is a boolean. Sorry, I'm saying thing. So if you just do, you want to check to see if this is false.
Mm-hmm.
You just do.
It's not shield watch. The opposite of shield watch. Okay.
All right. So let's go through here. Shield watch is false.
Mm-hmm.
That's great because we just started up. But let's say our energy is like our shield's off. We're gonna say our energy is like 75. So we come in through here.
Decent energy,
Start
right?
coroutine charge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Immediately.
comes back up here. Shield lock becomes true.
Right.
Then it waits.
And then it sets active.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? This is gonna work. I thought you were doing something. I see. No.
Did I smart you?
There's a number of ways to do this, and I didn't realize you're doing it this way. This does work.
It does.
Yeah.
I was worried. I'm like,
so.
shoot, something's wrong with my brain because I swear this is gonna work.
Become
Awesome.
true.
I'm relieved.
And when the shield goes off, you set it to false before it goes deactivates, which should work. I mean,
I could actually set it to false afterwards.
But yeah, this shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, I just needed to have something set it back to false so that this will happen when the shield is down.
Actually, yeah, put it down there. I can think of cases where that's going to become a problem.
Okay.
So yeah.
I knew it had to be the very first thing that happened in the other one.
It does. You're right. It's interesting to me that you've done it this way. I thought you were doing it a different way.
Well, why did you think I was going to do it?
I won't confuse you by going into it. There's so many different ways you could put
Did
this.
I choose one of the less complicated ones?
This is uncomplicated. This is good.
I did good. Okay.
Yeah, this is very good.
Yay.
Good job. Yeah, this is good. Very good.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to place Calvin. Actually, I do want to learn and figure out how to get the these two bars to go in the right spot.
Okay.
But first, I know this is kind of just silly, but I can't stand this font.
Right.
And it's so blurry. Is there a way to at least make it not blurry?
Yes. All right.
I know it's just like a stupid little visual aesthetic thing, but I want the cool numbered thing from
2D mode. There may be a way to do it just in here. We'll try.
Oh, that's already nicer.
Yeah, that totally works.
That's so much better. How do you get a new font though?
You drag and drop the font into here, and then you do a bunch of things to it.
Oh, you have to do things to
Well,
it?
it depends on what you want. You can refine it a lot more. We'll get to that.
Alright, I'm staring at this little Japanese candy. I have to eat it. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try not to make too much noise. Calvin always yells at me because I make noise, apparently.
No. I yell at you because you put food in your mouth, and then you come up behind me, and you go,
No, I do not.
in my ear. And then I'm like, Alex, oh my God.
I'm eating near you, and you're like, ah, and then you come up and you do the same exact thing to me later.
Don't.
It's because we are gross humans, and we have food portals in our faces, which are very close to our ears for some stupid reason. Okay. Now I can try to get these interesting places. part says food tastes better when it's exposed to air. It's actually true, I believe. It's one of the reasons why ice cream is so darn tasty. Tim, it is weird, but then when you realize your brain is here and like your ears are kind of super important to your survival, at least that portion makes sense. It'd be a lot more logical if our mouths were in our bellies.
Do your programming.
Oh, okay. Then I want us to talk about belly mouths. All right. I need. Where did I do? Screen doesn't beam me up. Is the last time I have touched viewport stuff. This is a while ago, so I'm gonna be like a little bit. This might take a while.
Yeah. You gotta step through, like, what you should do is be like, this is what I want to do, then I'm gonna get this, then I'm gonna get that, and then you'll step through all the pieces that you want, and then figure out how to program them. Because you gotta keep focus. That's not well.
Good point, Tim. All right. So, how much of this code can I steal? I'm gonna have to do the whole camera equals main camera thing. Where I be that equals transform position. All right, I don't need to do like that's like crazy intense compared to what I think I need to do. Okay, I think I can just grab all of this. I do need to put it into. Actually, can I just use this? No, I can't. I don't think. That would be really confusing. I probably could make it work, but I'm just going to leave it right now. I am going to use this for the scoreboard and the fuel thing, though. So I should probably...
Yeah, you should make one that can get values.
Make one that's usable by both.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
You totally
I just
should.
set the position as a float.
Right.
A public float that I can then assign them.
You could do a public vector.
Mm.
Some values for your X and Y.
Fuel base. I should probably do it at the fuel pivot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be what gets this code.
Mm-hmm.
New script. It's going to be called screen place. Well, it helps if I can type. If we were moved to eat ice, it would have been a different. Yeah, no. Some people do eat ice. I think they say that that might be a sign of an iron deficiency. I don't know. I have to sneeze. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. No, I just. Oh no, I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, whatever. I was just trying not to be gross on camera. I should probably run away 12 feet when I felt the sneeze coming. I had to cover my mouth too, just in case, like, the mint came out. They're green tea mint. They're amazing. If you live in Seattle, I can tell you exactly where to get them. Super tasty. Hey, Chewy. Welcome to my stream of in developments. Okay. Camera to camera. I don't need any of this stuff that we removed from the last one. I am going to make a public. Can make public vectors? Feels weird.
See what happens.
Okay. Boop. Forgot to boop my nose. Sorry, Chewy. All right. So. Okay. The vector, where I be at, equals transform position. The vector viewport thingy equals camera dot world to viewport point. I'm just working in the X and Y. Um, okay. I don't think I need if statements or anything. I think all I have to do where I be at. Oh, no. No, wait. Okay, what I need, all I need to do is go, hey camera, there's this spot that I want to put the thing in. Where do I put it? Basically, just put this thing in the spot. That's all I need. If you were to kill off a party that's currently in a crypt in Dungeons and Dragons, how would you do it? I'm currently thinking about an encounter with a morgue or two, some mimics, and if they survive, another encounter with a pair of wraiths. I'm a huge fan of them coming into a room that's entirely filled with their own dead bodies. And like a magic flute. Just sitting there. And you don't know what the flute does. Maybe if they play the flute, they will save themselves from imminent death. Or maybe that would be what kills them.
Oh my god, you were so messed up now.
I would be the best dungeon master ever.
Wait. So they go into a room, and there's just a bunch of their own dead bodies.
Their own dead bodies.
Lying
All of their
around.
corpses in a pile.
And a flute.
And a magic flute.
Well, you can just tell because like otherwise.
It's like glowing. I'm Portal Crafter. I was giving somebody
The appropriate thing to do.
an amusing way to end a D&D game.
No, the appropriate thing to do as a character is to walk over the flute and go out of that room as quickly as possible.
Yeah, but maybe you'll die.
No, that's not the case.
No. If you don't pick up the flute, you could die.
No, the flute's a magic time flute that kills you and sends your spirit back in time 5 minutes ago.
No, it's wrong.
Totally what it is.
Oh.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah, but it's a trap that you can turn to your own will. You can kill them off in it no matter what. Oh. Everybody would hate me. If I was play the flute and roll a D100. There you go. Yes. Oh man. All right. So, transform position of the thing that's calling it is what this equals. Transform. Yes.
I'm sorry, but that gives me an idea of something else that we need to do.
What do we need to do? For like a game?
Yeah. I'll find you out.
I have given Calvin a night. This is how most of our ideas come about.
You're a goddamn genius.
The flute reanimates their corpses and they fight their corpses.
Oh my god.
I like this.
Anyway.
I approve.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
right. No. Hey, I was the one reading distracting chat while I'm supposed to be working. All right. I have the camera. I haven't named my vector. That would probably help. Go here. I don't know what it's actually going to do yet, but that's what it's called right now. All right. Vector where I be at equals the transform position of my object. Viewport thingy is the camera's world to viewport point, which is like the camera's own version. It converts the camera's own version of stuff. No, world. It said the world into the camera's viewpoint stuff. So if I said where I be at equals go here. No, wait. Where I be at equals viewport thingy. Go here. Why isn't it lighting up? What am I doing wrong? Is this a really retarded thing that I'm trying to do? Oh, do I need to define that it's a... like this? I think that's its default. That made even more of it go not colored. All right, hold on. Let me walk through this. What am I messing up? On update, I want the transform position to equal the world to viewport point. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, so camera equals the camera main. So I'm saying the main camera's world to view. I'm going to double check that I'm thinking that world to viewport point is what I think it is. World to viewport. World to viewport point. Transforms a position from world space into viewport space. Viewport space is normalized and relative to the camera. 0, 0, and the top right is 1, 1. Z position is the world unit from the camera. Okay. All right, no, so that is what I was thinking it is. Okay, I'm just doing something wrong or weird or something. Okay. I want my transform position to equal the world to viewport point of, maybe I shouldn't do a vector. Calvin, you told me to do a vector, but I'm confused because I don't know if that fits into what I'm doing now. Can I tell you what I'm trying to do?
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be appreciated. I want to have a place where I can manually place the 0 and the other thing because I'm not sure how it's going to translate to things, and I want to be able to move that manually, right?
Yeah.
To do that, I was going to take and say the transform position of the object that is calling this script is going to equal the world to viewport point of the public vector that I could then edit. But that's doing this.
Why do you need to get its current location?
What current location?
Transform position is its current location.
Oh.
You're getting it.
But I want to make its
I
want to make its current position be a thing. I'm not trying to call it. I'm trying to say, turn this thing. Am I doing it backwards?
Well, okay, so let's step through what you've got currently.
Right.
You create a new vector called where I be at. You set this vector to transform position. Let's say it's this one.
Okay.
That's going to be
9.
negative 13, 9.3. Then you take negative 3, 9.13, and you get its viewport thingy, right?
Yeah.
So you get its viewport point. So that's going to be like somewhere between 1 and 0.
Oh, I'm doing it backwards. It should be, here's the viewport thingy.
Yep. See, this is what I was saying. Lay out your steps first, and then fill those steps with code.
And I don't even need the where I be at thing, because I'm only calling it once. So I could just say transform position. No, that doesn't make sense. Then I'm sending it the object's transform position last instead of setting it.
Lay out what you want to do. Let me say this one last time. Lay out what you want to do. Use a pseudocode.
Use your commenting thingy and lay out, go, ignore all this. Just get rid of all this. Just push this away. No. Start off. Where do you want to end up? What's the last thing you want to do?
I want to be able to set the position.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you want to take, let's say, like, you want to take this.
What?
Step through what you're going to do. What are you going to do with that? That's where you're starting, right? You want to get to setting a position. You want to start off with
whatever this code is attached to receive a location that is based off of the world viewport thingy, but is then turned into a world point thing.
Okay, so
I'm very confused.
Convert, go here, that's what you just said, to world position. Right?
Why am I converting it to world position? Isn't it already going to be world position?
You just said I'm going to take a viewport position.
That would be not world go here though. That's this here.
Why
is
not?
the only. That's.
Why wouldn't you set viewport positions inside of that?
I don't really understand, Calvin. I thought that I could take something that is a vector 3
Mm-hmm.
that is the same stuff that I'm using in here
Mm-hmm.
that works. This
Mhm.
beam me up stuff.
Yeah. Throw that out. Don't think about that. Don't use any of that. Start over.
Then how do I do this?
Right. Let's start with what you know.
Right?
That's always the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know for sure about this? What do you want to happen? This?
I want that to be in whatever place I decide it goes to on the
Okay.
screen, no matter what the resolution is.
Right. And what you know about the resolution is that you can't know what the world space
Right. All I know is
spot
the camera.
All you know is the camera space.
So I want to set it to the
The
camera.
camera space is from 0 to 1.
Yes, in both directions. Like
Right.
0 is here.
1 is up there, right? So that's good. So we're gonna pick a 0 to 1 position
Right. Yeah.
to start from.
Yeah. Totally.
Excellent. Go here is your 0 to 1 position.
Right.
Okay, perfect. So you're gonna take that 0 to 1 position
Mm-hmm.
and convert it to a world position.
How do I make that a 0 to 1 position?
Was this safe? Let's turn this off. Do you have it set anywhere?
What are you talking about?
View
Set what?
list?
What are you
No, we
looking
didn't
for?
done it yet. Okay.
Hello?
I'm asking if you've attached that component.
The code?
And you have it.
I started the code inside of Field Pivot.
Did you?
Yeah, that's where I.
Oh, this field pivot, not field base.
Screenplay. Yeah,
No.
that's what I asked you.
I-
You said yes.
I forgot. So, copy component. Remove component. Put it on field base because field base is all the backgrounds and everything.
Okay.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Go here. X. We want it at just a little bit above 0. And we want the Y all the way to the top, so just a little bit below.
Okay.
That's how you set it to a screen space position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great.
Except it's not talking. That's using world space.
No, it's not. You've just used screen space by putting those values in there. There's no difference. It's just floats. There's no such thing as a vector that's a screen space vector or a vector that's a world space vector. It's just a collection of floats.
Okay.
Right?
So how do we tell the computer that we're talking to it in its camera?
That's definitely the next thing.
Instead
The next thing, convert, go here to a world position.
But it's already a world position.
No, this is this. You told it.
Where?
Right here. By saying I'm gonna make it. You could pick. Remember, vector 3 is just 3 floats, x, y, and z.
Don't I have to
means
assign it to a
nothing.
viewpoint to world, like view
Hold
to
on.
world point, or the
let-
other way around?
No, you don't have to assign. No. Vectors. All a vector is a collection of 3 floats.
I get
It's
that.
absolutely nothing else. It doesn't have a viewport space. It doesn't have a world space. It's just a collection of numbers.
I know. I understand that.
Good. So you've got a screen space vector 3.
Mm-hmm.
Next job is to convert it into a world position so that you can set the fuel base to it.
I didn't understand. What? Set the world base, the fuel base to it?
Right here.
Okay,
Go here.
so
0 to 1 position.
So this 0 to 1 position.
0 to 1.
Why, if I
Screen space. And we're going to convert it to world space because that's what these transforms take.
Okay. So this isn't a transform right now. This is just a bunch of numbers. They hold no meaning until you assign them something.
Those are just a bunch of numbers. This transform takes it. I'm very relaxed.
Okay.
And this transform takes it and positions it in world space.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's happened. That float,
So
those position floats, are
Okay.
meaningless. Transform takes it and makes them happen.
Okay, so the transform is what I need to make happen. Okay. So world to viewport point is not what we want to do at all.
Right,
Don't
we don't have a world point. We have a
So
viewport
then what?
point.
Why did we need to do that in the other one?
Because in the other one, we have a world point.
What is
And we're
going
moving
on?
it to a viewport point. Just so we
I'm
can
so
check it.
confused.
Look
I'm
at beam me up.
seriously so confused.
Don't be confused.
Yes. 'Cause
Listen.
That's.
No. Listen.
Okay.
What are you? Don't. You're just going. Ah, I've got all these words.
No,
and
I just.
So think about what the words mean. That's what's important. What is viewport points?
The viewport is the camera.
And the types of values that a viewport point is?
0 to 1.
0 to 1. Awesome. World space is what?
Any number.
But what does it relate to?
Itself.
No.
What do you mean? What does it relate to?
World space is the space in the world. Okay?
Yeah.
0, 0, 0 is down over here.
Oh, so it's the center of whatever its
Right.
side of its world is. Right.
And then
So you
if
could
we
be
put something
telling
up
it
here,
to sit right here. I don't understand why. I love you.
could be telling it to sit
Wait,
right here.
you've got these numbers here,
Uh-huh.
right? The transform position
Uh-huh.
of something of the 0 or the fuel base, whatever, here is set to 11, 8, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Negative. Right? So therefore, this is the negative this way, and this way, and then this way. So you're sending it here. But right now, the way I feel like you're telling me is you're saying you're giving it these numbers, and so therefore 0 is going to be up here, which makes
What about here?
no sense.
It's not
When
gonna be up
it's
here.
11 points of value here, and you're saying it in 1 point of value, it'll be up here.
It's so easy. You're gonna be upset.
I'm already upset because you're giving me conflicting information.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do all of this. You a last T. I'm not gonna give you any spaces to fill in.
Okay.
100%.
I would love to understand what is going on, so please,
Because you were.
by all means.
I'm trying to get you
explain
to
this
do
to
it,
me.
but now I'm going to do all of it.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know why you don't understand what's going on.
I get that you don't know why. Oh. Okay.
Ready? Don't say anything.
Yep. I'm
Just
ready.
listen.
I'm
Just
listening.
totally just
I thought you
listen.
were just going to do it so that I could see and understand.
I am. I'm going to
Okay.
talk through every last piece.
All right.
We're going to not talk about this one down here. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk about
just
this one. It's
fix the
easier.
0 first. That's fine.
Um, 0.
Mm-hmm.
Screen space.
Right.
World space.
Yep. Totally understand. Sorry.
This.
It does not equal -1 and 0.9 or whatever those other things are. They're like 32 and 15 because it's in world space.
Is world space.
Yeah.
This is screen space of about 0, 1. Right?
Right.
So, if we do this, it's wrong. This is not at 0, 1 anymore.
Of course.
We want it to be at 0, 1.
Right. I totally
So,
get that.
What we need to do is take the screen space that we want
Mm-hmm.
and find out what its current world space is. So we want 0, 1.
But that's
So what we're
it's
going to
screen space. Okay.
Listen, we want 0, 1.
Okay.
What we're going to do is convert it to its current world space and then set it to this. Just listen.
Okay. I feel like all we were having. Okay.
Screen to world point. We have a screen space. It's go here. Go here, screen space, 0 to 1. Perfect. That's all. That's it. This is going to output a vector 3. That's good because what we want to do is take the transform. Screen space to world point. What are we
Okay.
converting? Go here. What are we setting? The transform position. Where is 0? Down here, because I don't know how screen space works. But it's always there no matter where you move it. So if we change it to 0, 0, see how that doesn't work? I don't know why. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Trying to get it to change at all. It's totally not.
Is it in on start or something instead of in on?
You know what helps? If you save it, did I not save it? I saved it.
It's in on update. Okay, so.
Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on, and I'd like to know.
I understand what you're doing.
Good.
It makes sense. What you were telling me before made no sense because there was
Right, I can't
no
change
connection.
it. It's gotta go here. So why is it getting? Because the camera's not set. Did you set camera? Yes, camera is camera main.
Yeah. Yeah, Carlos, that's what I was thinking was the problem too.
No, no, no. It's supposed to be. This is supposed to work.
It should work.
This should totally work.
Try setting it to like 0.9.
This.
And yeah, like 0.5 and 0.5.
It should work while it's running too. It doesn't.
It's
here.
only going there.
That's broken. Something's broken. Something. It might be a Unity bug. Is it because my clip playing is funny?
It needs a vector 2, not a vector 3. Oh. Does that make sense? No, it says vector 3.
Yep, it's totally right. But this is supposed to be.
But that's not.
But that's for not for. That's for like a non. So it doesn't matter.
What is a vector 2? What's the difference?
It has X and Y and nothing else.
Well, we don't need Z, so maybe.
Z is the world units from the camera.
So maybe we're doing something weird there.
And then changing this should do something.
Doesn't do anything.
I think there's a bug. I think there's a bug in Unity. I know it's terrible, but.
Can you set the transform position here? Oh.
No, I can't because it's constantly overwritten by the script.
While it's not running?
Well, yeah, you can while it's not running, but that won't change anything. We don't touch it. We are just setting it. We're not asking from it. We're just setting it.
Look at those 100.
Okay, so don't just give me a second.
Go ahead, look on your.
Give me a second.
Oh, what is Calvin's way of killing off a D&D group? Send it screen height.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he says instead, he already anticipated that and said you can't use the magic flute idea. I think it would probably have something to do with lasers or like a Tron battle. Tron battle would be pretty cool. Send it screen height. It's in pixels.
Okay, I'm trying to read stuff over here. Give me a second.
Okay, sorry. I'll check Twitter while I wait. Do-ba-do-boo-ba-doo-boo-boo.
Should have mentioned that on camera dot name rather than camera dot current. Ah.
Oh look, Tim retweeted me. So did Cody Miller. Kelvin, is that really what you tweeted? Alex is streaming. She told me to post a thing on Twitter. She said it to be professional, so pretend I'm wearing a tie.
I thought it was great.
I'm glad you're having fun. Oops.
Okay.
Okay, yes sir. Woo. Which way am I going?
I'm gonna figure out what's wrong. It's like something's crazy, and I've got to figure out what's crazy.
Okay.
First
Fair
off,
enough.
what the stuff is. This should put it like in the exact center of the screen. Oh, is that what am I using a viewport point instead? I got the wrong thing. Is that what happened? Is it that dumb? Totally. Totally.
What happened?
I was using the wrong thing. I was using screen to world point, and
Oh,
screen
screen
is
is
pixels. It's like herpaderp, right?
I
Okay.
was wondering why it wasn't a viewport. Okay.
And we set the Z to 0, and now it should work just fantastically as long as I set it to float. Oh, I can't set that right.
Oh, star.
I think this needs to be.
Can you just say go here
hold on.
equals 0? No.
I got it.
The go
There's
here
a
dot
way to-
x.
Your cat is being weird. There we go. Now it can show up. We want this at 0.1 and 0.9. And now it'll always be up over here. Really want it like 99 and like 01.
The fuel bar is in a funky place, but
Yeah.
I can fiddle with
Copy component. Whoa, not.
that. You said remove component. I saw you. Scary.
Copy component. Stop. Paste component values. I know that was completely what I was trying to do originally. Anyway, now that's going to work all the time. Doesn't matter where you place it. And you can fix the other one.
Sweet.
Do you understand what's going down?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
This is what what I'm trying to say is that what you got to do is you got to figure out what you want to do and go through like really slow steps.
Here's what it is. You know how I got confused? Is I thought you were telling me that just by assigning this numbers in a vector that they were automatically viewport points. And I was like, no. You have to tell them that it's a viewport point, and you do in the code.
No, you can't tell them that they're a viewport point. You can't tell them anything.
Vectors are not a viewport point or not a viewport point. It's just how you use them.
I thought we weren't using them as. See that this.
That's what I was trying to explain to you. Is that
Yeah.
you
No,
can't- They aren't anything.
I get it. I do.
Just a bunch of numbers.
Wreath bow ties are cool. Can confirm. I used to have one. I would randomly wear it just for fun. I think I got it at a thrift store. Screen dot height minus 20, so it always leaves 20 pixels for the thing above it. Oh, that's interesting. That's that. I could see that being really smart when you're when you've got multiple things overlapping, or like close to each other. So that way, if somebody makes a screen that's too small, they're not actually squishing on top of each other. They would actually just push out, and you'd be like, oh, I can't make my screen that size because I missed my text. Okay. So I'll play that's up there, and this is down there. Okay. Fuel base. Screen place. Wait, X is which now? Y is height. Okay. We want the Y to be let's see what that is like. Boop. Oh, it can't be 0.5. We'll never actually let it be. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. 2.5. Is that right? Bloop. Yes. All right. Now, scoreboard. I don't want it to say 0. It needs to say. Okay. Now let's try that. Yes. Perfect. Now everybody knows the name of the game. Best thing ever. Oh, hello, Steampunk Hippie. This is the free version. I'm doing this and making sure that I'm using only free tools so that if anybody wanted to learn alongside me and like follow the blog where I'm kind of saving all of these out to, they can do it without any kind of money needing to be exchanged for anything. Captain Space Cat! Yay! Okay. I'm going to actually try this out a little bit. Oh, wait, hold on. Maximize on play. Let's have some fun. Boop. Let's see how long I can survive. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if I can get a high score. How high of a score did everybody get playing this? Assuming somebody that's in chat actually tried my horrible little beginnings of the game here. That is now this one. Yeah. Oops. Oh shoot. Oh man. Okay. Still certainly not deadly. Oh, geez. Still not like. I'm not feeling challenged yet. It was in the thousands? Yeah, this is definitely still fairly easy. It just takes a little bit of precision. Oh, look! It does! It works! The fuel cell just bounced right off me. Ha! I forgot that I had to test that even. Good thing I'm playing the game, I guess. Gee whiz. Hey, Calvin. How hard would it be for me to make text pop up that shows the points near the ship when I earn points? Oh man, that's so cool.
Yes, you should at this point know how to do that.
You should know everything to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm like asking beforehand because I just kind of assume I still don't really know anything. I guess there's actually a lot in my arsenal at this point.
There is a ridiculous amount in your arsenal.
I have a nice arsenal.
So actually, in order to get the maximum amount of points, you have to use up fuel to gain fuel. Because fuel gives you points.
Fuel isn't like max points though. They're not
Yeah,
a huge
no,
reward.
Yeah, but the thing is that you want to get, like, you see what I'm saying? Like you have to actually do stuff in order to get more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Points.
Well, if you don't get any fuel, you won't have any gas to shoot stuff with. I think I made it too easy. I think. Oops, I missed it. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Throw in a magic flute? Yeah, that'll make it challenging. Suddenly, in space, you find thousands of your own dead bodies and a magical flute. Oh. So, okay. Now, in classic asteroids, okay, so I have an idea. I think the littlest asteroids shouldn't count. Whoa, what was that sound? Cats, don't be crazy. All right, what do you guys think of this idea? All right, so right now, what my program does to spawn asteroids is it says, hey, there's not enough asteroids here, let's make some more. I think I want to make asteroids, the little asteroids, not count towards that. Because right now what happens is you shoot the medium asteroids, the little asteroids come off, and no new big guys come out. Come out. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I have to figure it out. And a restart button when I die. I actually don't know how to restart a program.
That's easy, and I'm happy to teach you.
Hi, Star. You're a kitten. Pawing at my leg. You're super cute. How do you need, kitten? All right. I think I'm over time already. I am. Oh my gosh, I am. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to only do this for an hour, and here I am going for like almost 2. Calvin, is it super quick to do?
Which?
Restarts.
Yeah. It depends on what you want to do exactly. How it depends on what you want to do.
Where's your death code?
Death? I don't know. Hold on. I think that ought to be in the helm.
Yep. You get destroyed.
Yes.
Let's It's a bad idea.
What on destroyed?
Wait, I'm checking something. Hold on.
Hi, Star. I know you keep pawing at me. You want to be up in the chair? Come on. Here you go.
Does it have a timer? Something.
Well, that's good to know that.
Name and index. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is restart a level. But we're going to make it a numerator. So we're going to make a coroutine. And then
instead of destroying the ship, just disable the ship. Oh. Oh, but then you have to reset everything.
And it's really pretty obvious. We're going to make an explosion happen and stuff like that. We're going to do return new, wait for seconds, and then like how long do you want it? 1 second, and then restart level 0.
This is the crazy next level shit. I have no idea what's going on.
It's totally okay.
What?
You've done this a ton of times.
Reload level? Well, look, I know I've done parts of it.
Okay.
Start coroutine, restart level. See, I got some of it.
So
Okay, so what's happening is you're saying
start a coroutine.
start this coroutine when the ship is destroyed.
Then wait a second.
Okay, Star, I'm paying attention to you, I promise. Then.
And then there's this thing called application. She's attacking me too.
Star!
She's fighting.
You're fired, Kitty.
She was over there. We're over here.
Okay.
Just.
I know.
Good. There we go. I know. 1 second. Application has all kinds of other things in it, like you can get
Absolute
cancel,
URL.
quit, genuine, is editor, is playing, what's the loaded level, what's the level name, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
You can quit.
So if you're making something that has a lot of levels, this is something that you would probably be using.
Yeah, or just even one.
Like
We're using it here.
Right.
Bam, load level.
Okay.
Levels are scenes. So we've made a scene called scene thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to reload that. We're using it 0 because.
What does that even mean?
Because inside of the build settings, we have scenes in build, scene thingy.
Unity 0.
Because it's the only one that starts at 0. Counts out.
Oh, okay.
If you had more, they'd be like 5, 6.
So whatever that number is.
This is the first thing that's going to load too.
I see. Cool.
So now.
Now hurry up and
Space Cat
die.
is reckless.
I like that it says Captain Space Cat until you get points now.
I died.
Oh man.
And.
Oh man.
And then nothing. Of course.
All right, that just means you missed something. Hold on.
Whoa.
I was gonna go check your stuff. If start coroutine. Don't you need a
Start coroutine. Start
Right.
coroutine. We're destroying the game object.
Then
This gets destroyed.
yeah, and then you have to destroy the game object after you started the coroutine. Oh, you know what we can just do? We can just cut the controls to the ship.
I don't know if coroutine's still activated during it, but let's see what happens.
Okay. What's that gonna do?
I deactivated the game object.
Oh, so the ship should turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Smack into stuff. Oh no, not off screen. Okay, there you are. Wow. It disappeared. 1 second.
Coroutine could not restart it because the game object is inactive.
Oh. So can you
but-
just have it set as inactive right after you start the coroutine?
No. Turn off the renderer.
Just hide it. Don't even. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, programming.
It needs to make a little kind of a purring noise. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
It didn't disable the renderer. Oh, it doesn't have a renderer because it's the actual objects are underneath it. So this doesn't work either.
I'm learning all kinds of things. Okay. So.
Oh.
Just move its X position.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah. Move it like way away.
Transform dot position equals new vector 3.
Let's make it zoom into the camera, like.
500. Oh, I can't do that.
Aw.
500 by 500 comma 0.
Doesn't matter what the Z is if you're setting those to 500.
5 negative 500.
Just over there
Over
somewhere.
There. Off the screen.
All right, we got this.
Speed.
No, we already bumped into one thing.
I missed.
Wow, yo, and you're gone. Nice. Okay. It doesn't restart you like as an option, but it does restart.
There you go.
There we go. I'm gonna build it.
Stop playing.
I should. I want to keep going. No, so okay, so on my list for tomorrow,
Well, I've got your artwork saving out properly now, so.
Okay, we did the score and fuel bar stick to edges. That is done. You have art?
Yeah, it's coming.
Are we gonna put it?
Tomorrow you'll have art.
Aw, I'll have it right now.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm happy. It's cute. Oh, maybe make the restart timer longer so we have time to look at our score. That makes sense. Dalvin will have to teach me how to make buttons soon anyhow, and then I'll make buttons. And you can actually, you know, it'll like fade out and you'll at least still be able to see your score or something. We'll do things. What do I need to do? I need to, I forgot what I was going to write down here.